Okay, so I wanted to close out my comments with what we've heard today. The word racism is something that's been thrown out there, real easily. A lot of people throw the word, hey, you know what? Things didn't happen my way. Oh, it's racism. It's racism this, it's racism that. I think it's a word that people use too loosely. And we had some things that happened in Florida that were very disturbing. It's not something that's really comfortable to look at and examine. No matter what side of the issue you are, some of the things that have happened locally as well. I've been a victim of racism. It's happened to me. Has it happened to me within the city? It's happened to me often. But guess what? That's not going to break who I am, and it's not going to change my attitude towards reaching out to people. Because I think if you let yourself succumb to that happening to you, then I think you're just adding fuel to the fire. I think, it stops with you by reaching out to people and being able to embrace them and show, this is who I really am. And people start warming up to you, and I think we start changing it one person at a time. So I think it starts by human interactions to change this around. So I think Councilwoman Olivia Valentine has more words to say, and I just think we just need to know that there's still an issue, but that we're slowly repairing that. So I think we need to move forward. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let's see, just two comments. One is we all agreed on an August 6th budget workshop date. I mean, we were trying to do it for this week, I believe, but we all agreed, and it's already been published, so it's set for August 6th at 6 o'clock, and it's a Tuesday here in the council chambers. Yeah. So were you aware of that?
No, I'm aware of it, but I mean, I just wanted the public to know that I wasn't extremely happy with that. Okay, those choices that we had.
That's fine, but you agreed on this new date.
Yes, sure.
Okay, all right. And then the other thing, as far as the city manager, and I think it's two other department heads, they're in mandatory training that each one of our department heads is going to be exposed to free of charge. The city's not paying for it.
That's fine, but okay. Maybe we could have selected another time of the year to be able to do this if there wasn't deadline binding. So, okay. Just my comments.
Okay, no, that's fine. But I don't want the public to think that someone is being derelict in their duties. That's not the case. Okay. Okay. So, Councilwoman Valentine.
Yes, thank you. I think at this time I want to just follow up because Councilman Vargas was talking about this issue, so I'm going to start with this issue just to follow up with what he said as well. So last Friday, President Obama spoke about race in a personal way, and he said that people look at institutions through the prism of their own experience. Many African Americans looked at the acquittal of George Zimmerman in the Trayvon Martin case as a miscarriage of justice. And the president said that many black males, including himself as a young man, had been seen in white neighborhoods and viewed suspiciously. So therefore they identified with Trayvon Martin. A case like that peels back the onion and reveals a larger issues of how perceived racial profiling is hurtful to black Americans. And some of the things I heard tonight were also to me, very telling. Someone said this is a racially divided city. Well, I strongly disagree with that comment. This is not a racially divided city. I'm sorry that some people feel that way. I think that the council, and I definitely believe the police department, does everything it can to treat everyone on an equal basis. And I think that this city, probably more than many, has such a wide variety of people. I mean, I have interacted with so many different kinds of people in this city, and we all have looked upon each other as part of a community. So I do not see racial divisions in this city. I know that they exist in other places, and they may even exist in some parts of this city. But the overall philosophy and culture of this city is not racist. Hawthorne is a place where the people and institutions work very hard to make sure that diversity is a reality. I encourage the citizens in all of their, everywhere they are, in our religious institutions, in our clubs, in our organizations, open the dialogue with each other, talk about it, talk about the things that hurt you, talk about the divisions that have divided us over the years, and find common ground, because common ground is definitely there. Other things I wanted to mention, on animal adoption. Recently, my consciousness has been raised concerning the huge social problem that exists right here in Hawthorne around hundreds of homeless cats and dogs, and the wonderful work done by caring people who rescue cats and kittens and prepare them to be received in loving homes. I rescued 4 kittens recently who were born in my backyard several weeks ago. It has been quite a journey as a foster parent, reaching out to find permanent homes for these animals. But there are so many people who do this wonderful work, and if you want to help, there are many avenues to do so. If you want a pet, cat or dog, please consider adoption first. You would be amazed at the variety of wonderful animals that are available, sometimes after being left on the street by their owners. If you Google cat rescue, you will find a myriad of organizations that rescue cats and kittens. Some stores, such as Petco and PetSmarts, have a policy of adoption events in the stores. Some will provide vaccinations before they adopt them. If you contact the store directly and wish to adopt, you can go there directly. If you're not ready to adopt, you can save pets' lives by donating to PetSmart charities, or spaying or neutering your pet, or volunteering at your local shelter. If you wish to help in other ways, and you just want to donate money, please consider donating to these wonderful organizations. I want to commend Animal Control Officer Evelyn Diaz and Forensics Technician Morgan Lane. Both of them assisted other law enforcement agencies. Ms. Diaz helped recover Bear, the canine that was stolen from the bodyguard group of Beverly Hills. Ms. Lane assisted the city of Inglewood in processing the scene of an officer-involved shooting. Both of these cases represent our finest tradition in cooperation with other entities in law enforcement activity. We are so proud that other entities look to us for our skill and dedication.